Hi friends, Mrs. Perez has a book for you today called Seeds Go, Seeds Grow by Mark Weekland. Have you ever wondered where seeds come from? And how do they grow? Well, this book is going to answer those questions and more. We're going to learn ways that seeds travel. So focus in on how seeds travel as I read. Seeds go, seeds grow. And look, there's a handful of teeny, teeny, tiny seeds. Hard and silent, a seed does not look alive, but inside each seed is a living plant waiting to grow. Every seed has a tough outside coat. The coat keeps the small living part of the seed safe. Beneath the coat, a layer of food feeds the seed as it grows. So inside that hard covering is a live plant. Where can you find seeds? Everywhere. Fleshy fruits like watermelon and pumpkins hold handfuls of seeds. Some seeds, like sunflower seeds, are easy to see. They grow on the outside of a plant. So see, this is the center part of a sunflower, and there are hundreds of seeds there. Peas are seeds that grow inside a pod. The outside of each pea will dry up and harden until planting time. Seeds from a maple tree twirl through the air like a helicopter. Dandelion seeds drift in the wind like balloons, traveling to faraway places. Have you ever blown on a dandelion puff? Yeah, and their seeds just scatter. Each of those is a little seed. A coconut seed floats like a boat in the water. Carried by ocean currents, it lands on a beach, and then the seed will sprout. So a new coconut tree will grow. Prickly seeds covered in hooks stick to the fur of animals. Carried by dogs, bears, and other furry creatures, these seeds hitch a ride to a new location. Those are like little burrs. They stick to animals. And if you've ever gone hiking, you may have had some burrs stick to your socks even. How are seeds made? They begin with flowers. Each flower produces pollen. This is this yellow substance. Grains of pollen look like fuzzy yellow dust near the center of a flower. Pollen's what makes people sneeze too. Busy butterflies, bees, and moths carry pollen from blossom to blossom. This process is called pollination. See that bee? And if you look closely, he's got little yellow powdery, the dust all over him, the pollen. You see that little part of his knee? That's a pollen sac. There's a bunch of pollen in there. And he'll fly around from flower to flower and carry that pollen. After pollen grains attach to the sticky inside of a flower, the seeds begin to form. As the seeds grow larger, the old flower falls away. So the petals will fall off, they'll dry up, and they'll fall off. Most seeds fall to the earth and grow without help. People sometimes help seeds to grow by planting them in the soil. When seeds get warm enough and plenty of water, they awaken. The seed bursts out of its shell coat and begin to grow or germinate, and the roots push down into the soil. Planted seeds cast off their shell coats. They become seedlings. But they're growing still. What was once a hard seed is now a soft green plant. And this is a glossary with some of those words that we learned. We learned pod and pollen and seedling. Yeah. So did you notice how seeds travel? You did? All right, I have an idea. Let's make a bubble map about ways that seeds travel. Let me get my board and I'll be right back. Okie dokie, let's make a bubble map that tells How seeds travel. Remember the book that we read? They mentioned a few ways that seeds travel. Think about those helicopter seeds and those dandelion puffs. How do they get around? Yes, the wind, right? Yes, the wind. So the helicopter seeds might fall from a tree and spin down and travel that way. And then we draw some wind. And then when we blow on a dandelion puff, the wind will carry it. Yeah, so seeds travel by wind. How else do seeds travel? Think about those big coconut seeds. How do they travel? Yeah, what happens if a coconut seed falls in the water? Yeah, that current will carry it until it lands on the beach, right? And then maybe it will take root on the beach and sprout. So let's say water. So seeds can travel by water. Let's make the ocean waves. And not just the ocean, but even streams, right? Some type of moving water. Like an acorn might fall into a stream and get carried with that current. Yeah, so seeds travel by wind, by water. How else? Think about those seeds that have the little hooks on them. How can they get around? They can attach themselves to the fur of animals, can't they? Yeah, and then so if a dog is carrying some seeds and then goes off to another place, maybe the seed will drop and take root and start growing a new plant, right? So animals, let's see, we'll draw a dog. Not just dogs, but bears and deer. Oh, and you know, another animal, a squirrel. Let me draw a squirrel real quick. A squirrel might bury the seeds and forget about them, and then what could happen? Yeah, let me draw a bushy tail. The seeds could grow. Yeah, so animals can carry seeds. So seeds can travel by wind, water, animals. How else? What if those seeds get stuck on our clothes? Sure, we could carry seeds. And you know, people also plant seeds on purpose, making gardens, right? Here, let me draw a person right here. And what about farmers? Don't they plant lots of seeds? Here, let me draw a farmer. I'll make a hat. Yeah, people can carry seeds. So those are some ways that seeds can travel. Seeds can travel by wind, by water, by animals, and by people. Very good. Thanks a lot for helping me make that bubble map. See you next time.